Wait, what's this? Is she alive? Okay. Right, okay, finally the music's stopped. Okay, the bot's completely broken. That splicer was stuck in the wall. Amazing. Yeah, okay, this last level really does have issues. I don't... Yeah, it needs more testing, it needs a little bit more work. But, oh hi. So there's Eleanor, we can press the button.
I think... Yes, we're ready for the ballast tank. I can boil off the water and get us out of here. We must return to the docking platform, Father, now.
Right. I'm gonna stand here and watch her rescue the little sisters for a little while. So even this music is really loud. Alright, let's move out. It's just, yeah, like this last bit, they're just throwing a lot of enemies at you, and that's the game. And PJ is not having a good time. He's having a pretty bad day.
You granted Eleanor the will to choose, and now, like a plague, she spreads it to those innocents. To be self-aware is a curse, Delta. You are damning them.
Okay, I guess she's pretty stuck in her beliefs. I don't think she's gonna listen to reason. Being self-aware is a curse. I don't know. I think she's got some issues with her father. Maybe her father did things to her when she was a little girl. Who knows? Issues, man.
The one in heaven can't hear.
Again?
From on high.
Oh, look, bots. Oh, look, enemies. I think I'll just ignore them and walk this way. Okay, I'm having some frame rate issues. I might be running out of hard drive space again, I hope not. In fact, let me save the game in case it messes up, like right at the ending cutscene. That would suck. Okay, hopefully I can get to the end of the game before I completely run out of hard drive space. Whoa, lag. Let me, in fact, pause the game for... Okay, let's see how this works out. We are going back to the...
I'm stepping inside the ballast tank, Father. Come up to the glass once you're ready for me to begin. There's no going back once we start.
Oh wait, there's no going back? Okay, before we no going back, let's look at the map. We arrived here. We go out to the side, come up to the docking platform, and the life raft is over. Oh no, it's over here. Sorry. Yep. So the escape raft is there, and then there's these three areas. There's therapy, with one pediatric ward. There's the infirmary, and then there's another pediatric ward upstairs, and then there's the... Actually no, let's look at that first. Another pediatric ward up here, and then on this side there's the holding, and a bunch of cells. Like this map is really complicated. I mean, you can tell that already just by looking at that. So there's a central hub, and then three side areas. Alright, that's fairly simple. here we have, I guess you can call it a corridor with a bunch of side rooms. One of which is a main, I guess, boss fight. Well, at least there's a lot of stuff to fight there. And then the little sisters were here, then you rescue them. And then there's a loot in here. So there's a corridor and side rooms. Here we have a ring, we have a loop. We actually... I don't remember which way we went. I think we went this way. And then we had to go upstairs. And then that's the end here. So you go around the ring, go upstairs a little bit, backtrack a little bit, and then go back out. So this was, I think, fairly well done. This was the last place we went into. And I say it's well done because there's not much backtracking. Like, there's only a little bit. And this was only one corridor, basically. And this was, the whole thing was more or less the boss fight area. There's a bit of loot up here. But you basically go around in a loop into a boss fight and then go out fairly quickly. So I think for any sort of first-person shooter, that sort of arrangement, at least, you know, if it's not just a straight through, if it's going to be a place where you have to go in and out again, that's probably a very good, you know, arrangement. You know, whereas this, you had to backtrack the whole way, like it doesn't loop back out again. So you're just kind of going in and out, and when we come back out, the experience is pretty much the same. Like you're going through the same spaces again, and that's not as interesting for the player. In the holding cells, this is kind of interesting too, because you can see it's, you know, you got prison cells. It's almost like a real prison here. You have clusters of cells, which is fairly interesting. You went in, and you had to go back up, and then there's a central atrium space, and you can jump down and come back out. So I guess this is kind of like an intermediate between the other two, and there were some kind of hidden corridors and all that. So that's actually a fairly convincing prison. You know, the arrangement of it, there's clusters of spaces, and that's always, you know, it's efficient for security. If something happens, you can just, you know, close off the door leading to the cluster of rooms, and you can lock down the place quite easily. So yeah, so there's 3 side areas, each of which is quite complicated, and you link back to here. Is there anything else to say? Not really. I mean, obviously the whole facility is just corridors and rooms, like there's no overall building, you know, there's no overall structure here. It's just, you know, rooms and corridors chained, or, you know, linked up and spreading outwards with no overall form. But that's been the case for the whole series, for the Bioshock 1 and Bioshock 2. Like, despite being in an underwater city, you never got the sense that it was a city. You know, a city has multiple buildings arranged along streets, usually. And, you know, you don't get any of that. Like, where's the street? Where's the other buildings? Where's the train station? I guess in some of the other levels you have train stations, and then the building, you know, expanding outwards from the train station. So that's a bit more convincing. This is just... it's just the game level. It's not really a building of any sort. Alright, so they're gonna burn away the water.
You would rip my only daughter from her home and family and feed her to a world without hope. Though Utopia may die with her, I would sooner see us fall.
Oh wait.
Goodbye, Eleanor. Mother will be waiting for you.
Whoa, lag spike.
Here they come, Father! Hold them off until I can bring it to a boil.
Are you serious? Hold them off. Are you serious? Well, I mean, they're fighting each other, so I'm not concerned at all. What are they doing? Okay, I can't see what they're doing. She's boiling off the water.
Nearly boiling.
I don't even need to do that, because there's... well, I guess I will do that, just in case. other splicers joining them now? Okay. Where's the other guy? Did he die?
It's boiling! I can help you fight back now! Use the plasmid!
No. Whoa, brute splicer. Okay, wrong guy. That was wasted. Brute splicer, go! Wow, look at them, there's 3 of them. Rage, decoy. Interesting. Where's he going? Oh, turret, I see. And more enemies? Let me go and buy some Eve hypos here. Yeah, let me just come here, buy some Eve hypos, and back in business. Whoa! There's more and more of them, look at that. And frame rate issues because there's so many things happening at once. Alright.
Done it, Father. The ballast water is gone. Release the docking mechanism.
Release the... Oh, release the docking mechanism. Alright. Release... that. And...
The elevator to the lifeboat is flooded, Father. We have to equalize the pressure in here or the door won't open. Destroy those glass tubes to flood the room.
Destroy those glass tubes to flood the room. Ow! Jeez. Okay, can you guys... Jeez.
We've done it, Father. We're launching. Get to the elevator.
Get to the elevator. Oh good, some peace and quiet, finally. So yeah, they just throw enemies at you, that's basically it. There's not even a proper boss fight like Fontaine in the first game. Although, having said that, I don't know if I said it in the videos or in the comments, but it's difficult to design proper boss fights because of the variety of weapons and plasmids you can get. And so if you design a boss fight in the sense that if you design a set piece where you can only do things a certain way, then it kind of goes against, you know, the whole choice thing, using different weapons and plasmids. So I guess here, if they just throw enemies at you, then you can either use your guns. If you prefer guns, you can do what I do and use those passive plasmids, I guess you can call them, or indirect plasmids. Or if you use, you know, your incinerate and electro bolt and all that, you can use that. So whatever you have, you can use, and you know, anything you use can be effective, I guess. So maybe that's, you know, but even if that